song. This is what we all waited for, that one that the smart producer held to the end, and so he could make it be our single. And he was like, yeah, you can't have that one. And he was like, but I got this other one, it's called Twisted. So we decided to go to Florida. It was Jordan and me and Joey. Danny lived there, obviously. And we all had a different agenda. So I went down there to say, okay, we're gonna sing Twisted, but I'm gonna get back together. Like I'm gonna try to get him to give us that record. And I was like, Jordan, you gotta help me talk to Timbaland. And the first night Jordan was there, Timbaland came in and wrote a whole new song, which he ended up doing for Chris Cornell, called Stop Me. So I was like, Jordan, what happened last night? He was like, we didn't do shit. He just came in and wrote a new song, and we shoot that song. And I was like, oh shit, well now we gotta try to negotiate 2 songs. And Joey, very wisely, was like, you two go in the other room and negotiate. I'm gonna go sing Twisted and have a ball. He did.
We couldn't really figure Twisted out though, you know what I mean? So it was like, what is this song? It's different. And so, you guys ended up doing the verse, but I did have to like do a whole other I tried to, in my mind, like sing it like Green Day, which might not make any sense, but like sometimes you go, what the hell is this song, It just, so I just went at it, and Fauntleroy, that's his last name, right?
Yeah,
James Fauntleroy, who has done a bunch of records, was doing the vocal, and he was a character. So sometimes you just have to connect with who's behind the board, and you can get something going. But
all I remember was Timbaland was mad as shit. he was upset.
After we did it, right?
I think because we were telling him, well, Jimmy told us that we could do this song, and he was just fuming in the studio.
That was his baby. He, the way you are, the cars and the car keys, baby, I love you, just look. That was his big hit. And this song, Back Together, had that feeling.
Yeah.
It sounded like the follow-up.
It sounded like the typical Timbaland.
It was a smasher on him, and we were like, come on. And he was, in his mind, he was like, no, that's my baby. That's Joey's single. That's Neo's single. You're not recording that. That's my record, and he probably wasn't happy that someone told us to get out there and record it.
He was like,
it wasn't mad at us though.
Right. He was mad at the situation that he was put in.
Yep. And if I can, he was right. Twisted was the song for us. It was the Stripes song, the MC album. The other song didn't matter. We were already back together. We didn't need a song explaining that we were back together. And I think, just to close up the recording part of this conversation, it really was a matter of just trusting the process and the journey. It wasn't always easy. It was at times a life raft in the middle of a troublesome ocean. The reunion, I'm speaking of, us getting back together. But it was a growing process, a learning process, and Joey shared what his process was. It was one for all of us in all different ways. I learned as an actor for the years that we were apart, how to communicate to my partners better. When I was 20, I'd be like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna jump off the roof, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna record this, and they'd be like, tune me out, shut up, stop, Donnie. And I didn't understand why they would do that. But having been in movies, you can't run up to the writer and go, hey man, change these lines. You have to pick your spots and listen and learn and communicate in a way that's healthy. And so it was all a learning process for all of us, but it really came together the way it was truly meant to be. And I will say, there are a lot of things that were recorded for that album, moments and things, and we still have them. We have really special things that I think, honestly, another thing we learned at the time in the music business is because things were going digital, you couldn't put certain things on a record, like if there was an intro to a song of someone talking or something, you had to count that as a song, or it would be attached to the song. So if you went on iTunes and you press play and someone talks for 2 minutes, the song doesn't start for 2 minutes. So we cut a lot of things and save them, and we had to learn that. We could only put this many songs on the record, and all that material is in a vault. It is in a magical vault.
So what would one do with that?
Well, I can tell you what 5 will do with that
Yes,
material.
what would
Since it's the 15th anniversary of the Block album this fall, 5 of us will be gathering all of that magical material and digging into those archives and reissuing the Block album in its full epic and
new music for all of us, and it's coming out in the fall.
it'll be in the fall, yeah. But we're hanging now. There's conversations happening.
cool.
We worked on a situation with Universal Music, and it's just, we're super excited, and going back and diving into the archives of that album is incredible. It's much like, 1988 was this magical, emotional time in our lives that we all shared earlier. In